girls, I have made two changes in this program. Okay, first, java.util instead of java.io, as I am not going to use any class of IO package, but we are going to use a scanner class that is within utility package. Okay, so I have written import java.util.string. Secondly, I have removed the code throws IO exception. Okay, because we are not using any such class IO package, and in this program we don't need throws IO exception. Okay, so I have removed that. After that, I have compiled the class. It's compiling. Now, no syntax error is there. Okay, so now you need to minimize the program window. Now you can see initially there were so many slant lines on this icon of class. But if your class is compiled once, if compiled successfully, then there will be only 2 lines at the corner. Okay, it means your class has been compiled. Now right click the class. Now which function you have to select here? You have written 2 functions within the same class. The first option is for creating the object. Okay, as we use new keyword to create the object of the class, but here we don't need of object creation. Okay, we are not in need of object creation, so don't create object. The second one is void main. You have to run this function first. Why? Because in this function only we are asking for the 2 values from the user. So before calculation, we should have the values. Okay, so run this function first. This function will automatically call this function, as we have written function call statement max n1 comma n2 we have written in main. So this function will call this function. We need to run only void main. Okay, no need to run both the methods. This function will call max function. Max function will return the value to main, and main will print the result. Okay, run this function void main. Okay, no need to give any value over here. Okay, as we are taking values from the user, from the console, from the keyboard. Okay, now on terminal window, this is the terminal window, enter first number. Okay, and here you need to type the number 6. Now press enter. Okay, 6 is there. Now enter second number. Type the second number 76. Press enter, and the result is there on the terminal window. Largest number is, out of 6 and 76, which one is the largest? Largest number is 76. Okay, now you need to clear your screen. From the options, clear the terminal window, as you will be running your program again and again. If you are going to run again, then you will be getting the previous result also on the screen. Okay, so that's why we clear the screen after watching the result. Okay, now close down the terminal window. I want to explain something for you. See this program. I need to explain few more things through this program. This is the program in which we have created 2 functions. Okay, so you can see the working of function, as well as you can see the call by value method. Okay, 2 functions are there. One function is calling another function. Main is calling max through function call statement. This one is the function call statement. I am writing as comment. Function call statement. Fine. Why this is function call statement? How we write function call statement? Name of the function which you want to call, wherever you want to call. Okay. Max is the name of function. We have two numbers n1, n2. We are giving those numbers to max. We are passing the values. Okay. Not the reference. Reference is related to object, something. Okay. So n1 comma n2. We are calling max, passing n1, n2. Now, whatever this will return, function call statement, this will, whenever this statement will get executed, firstly this line will get executed, then this, then this, then this, then this. Now we will come, whenever we will come to this, whenever this statement will get executed, the control goes to max function. Okay. Now n1, the value of n1 will be received within A, and the value of n2 will be copied to B. As in call by value method, what happens? We receive the copies of actual parameters. These n1 and n2 are actual parameters, actual values you are taking from the user. Okay. So the values we are passing, okay, through function call statement, values which appears in variables, which appears in function call statement, that is in this case n1 and n2. These are actual parameters, and we will receive the copies of n1 and n2 into A and B. Okay, you are passing two values, so you will be receiving within two variables. Okay, so you need to write two variables over there along with the data type, because A and B, we are going to use these variables for the first time, so we must declare the data type of A and B over here. Okay. n1 and n2, why we have not passed int n1, int n2? Why? n1 was declared and n2 was declared. Okay. So no need to pass int n1 and int n2. Okay. We have declared, then we used the variables. Okay. So max n1 comma n2, we are receiving these actual parameter values within int A and int B. Now int max function is having value of n1 within A and n2 within B. We are comparing, okay, that whatever the requirement of your program, you will perform that calculation. In this case, we have to compare both the numbers and return the largest one. So if A is greater than B, we are returning A. Otherwise, we are returning B. If A is not greater than B, then B will be greater than. Okay, we are assuming this. Or you can write both the conditions. Else, if B is greater than A, return B. Okay. Now you can do one more thing. You can do, if A is greater than B, store the greatest value within third variable. Okay, like int max equals to A, else int max equals to B. Okay, if A is greater than B, we'll store max A within max, else we'll store B within max. Then we will write the statement return max. Okay, we can do this also. We can store the value first, then we can return that value. Okay, for that we need a extra variable to store that first. Okay, and this function, there is a return statement. Okay, I told you void is written in case of no return type. Main function is not returning any value. How we come to know? There is no return statement. How can we recognize return statement? We use return keyword, return, to return a value. There is no return statement in main, so no return value. That's why we have written void. Okay, and in this function is returning a value A or B. Both are of integer type. So the return type, instead of writing void, we have written int over here. Fine. These are access specifiers, public and static. Void is return type. This is the name of function in this function, and in this function the name of function is max. Okay, class is a keyword. We have used java.util package as we are going to use a scanner class object. Okay, function of a scanner class we need to use next int to read integer from the console. Okay. So first we have taken a value from the user, then second number, then function call statement we have written. While calling the function, we are passing the actual parameters. We are receiving those parameters within integer a and b. We are comparing and returning the largest. So firstly, we have defined the class, then this line will get executed. This function we will run. So when we run main function, this line will get executed first. There will be sequential execution of statements. Okay. Then this line statement. This statement will get executed. Then this statement will get executed. Then this statement will get executed. The control comes here. Okay. To max function. Now comparison will be done. A or B will be getting a value, largest one, within this variable large. Okay, whatever this function is returning, you are storing that value within int large. You are receiving return. What is the return type of max? Int. So you will be receiving a integer. So you have declared a variable int large to store that value. Okay. Now you have the result. You have the largest number among A and B, or N1 or N2. You need to print the largest number with the help of system.out.println statement. Largest number is large. Okay. So this line, this is the function definition, as you are defining the main method over here. The body of the function is here. So this is function definition, this complete main function. Okay. And this complete function is the definition of max function. But this is the function call statement. Okay. And this is function prototype if we talk about only portion from here. Void main string args or int max int a comma int b. This will be the prototype. Only this much portion. This much portion. Okay. This will be the function prototype of this function. Okay. The complete function will be the function definition, and this much part is function prototype. And the part or the things which are in these parentheses, this is the function signature. Okay. Function signature means number and type of parameters. Okay. It is clear from this signature that there are two parameters separated by comma. There are two numbers. So number of parameters are 2 and the type of parameters integer. So this is the function prototype. Fine.